A very wonderful and charming good morning, my dear kids. Children, today we are going to study chapter number 7, that is District Administration. Is that clear to all of you? So, children, as we have already studied in our previous classes about Panchayati Raj system, in that we have discussed about the rural areas, what were the development, right, was done and for the rural areas, right, children, and different local bodies also we have discussed, right? And then we have discussed about the local self government in urban areas. Under that, we have discussed about the development which has took place in town and cities, right, children? And even we have studied about the transitional area also, right, children? Have you remembered? And today, children, we are going to discuss about district administration. So, children, as we know that our country, India, is very large, right, children? So, for better administration, for smooth administration, it is divided into states, right? Then state is again divided into many subdivisions such as tehsil, or you can say taluka or block, right, children? Yes. And then we have studied about a group of villages that is also called as paraganas. Okay, children? So, children, come on, everyone, be ready with your book. Come on, open chapter number 7, District Administration. Yeah, children, just wait. I am sharing the screen. Then we will discuss our today's topic. Okay, and children, today we are going to discuss about some introduction part, then structure of district administration, then function of district administration, then maintaining law and order, and officers and their working. Okay, and children, today I will show you one flow chart which is given in your book also. So with the help of that also, we are going to discuss this chapter. Okay, children. So children, just wait. Yeah. See, children, chapter number 7, District Administration, right? So, children, India is divided into 28 states now. Now, children, in your book, please make the correction. In your book, it is written 29, so make it 28 because due the amendment which was made, okay, after that, now we have 28 states and not 7 union territory. It is 9 union territories. Okay, 2 more union territory was added. One was Jammu and Kashmir and the other one was Ladakh, right, children? Including the national capital territory of Delhi, right, children? So this is our capital. And then, children, this in turn are divided for the sake of efficient administration, for the smooth functioning, for better administration. It is divided into smaller units. Okay, and these smaller units are known as district. Okay, children, you can say district. Then, children, tehsil. Okay, tehsil is also called as taluka, or you can say children block also we have discussed, right? And paraganas. Now, children, what is paraganas? That is group of villages. Okay, they are called as paraganas. Now, children, see, it is the level at which the common people came into direct contact with the people. Understood? What that? So, see now, so there is no fixed size of or population for a district. Okay, so children, हर एक स्टेट में जो पॉपुलेशन है वो सेम पॉपुलेशन हमें हर जगह नहीं देखने मिलेगी. ओके, कहीं पे पॉपुलेशन बहुत ज़्यादा होगी, जैसे इफ वी विल टॉक अबाउट अवर उत्तर प्रदेश, राइट चिल्ड्रन? So here it is having the highest population. Yes or no? Right? And Uttar Pradesh, it has the most populous state in India, and it is having how many district also, children? It is having, if we will talk about, okay, Uttar Pradesh, it is having 75 districts. Understood? And this district, most of which have population about 10 lakhs. Okay, and there again it is divided into 18 subdivisions for administrative convenience. For better administration, they are divided into 18 divisions. Okay, so there is no fixed size of population for a district. Now today our country has over 600 districts. So children, here also please make corrections. Right now here some 718 districts are there. Okay children. Now next we will talk about structure of district administration. Okay. So children, the official who is in charge of district is called district collector, deputy commissioner or district magistrate. So children, this district magistrate or district collector is responsible for the general administration of the district. So जो district magistrate होते हैं children, ये जो deputy commissioner, ये अलग अलग functions perform करते हैं in the district. Understood? So इनको अलग अलग they have to perform different roles, okay, such as district collector, deputy commissioner or district magistrate, and they are responsible for the general administration, okay, of the district. As the executive head of district administration, the district collector, children, it has threefold role he has to perform, that is of district collector, district commissioner and district magistrate. Is that clear? So children, who is the head of the district? That is your district magistrate, or you can say district collector or deputy commissioner is the head of a district. They are one and the same. Understood? Now the district collector, he is an officer of Indian Administrative Service. Okay, so he or she is a member also of Indian Administrative Service, that is IAS, Indian Administrative Service, and is selected to the post by the state government. So children, first, for clearing this IAS exam, they have to write one exam, okay, that is IAS. Okay, so if they will score good marks, okay, okay, if they are getting they are listed in merit, उनको अच्छे marks मिल रहे हैं, they are getting good ranking, okay, so they are given certain post, okay, by the state government. Okay, so the district collector is an officer of the Indian Administrative Service and is selected to the post by the state government only. Understood? That means he is the member of Indian Administrative Service. Now hundreds of children, police work under her or him. Okay, so hundreds of officials, okay, जितने भी और ज्यादा officials इनके अंडर काम करते हैं. Okay, now a district is also a unit of administration for various other departments such as police, cooperative, then societies, agricultures and education. Okay, so children, a district, it is also a unit of administration, so they have to handle this different department also, okay, such as police, cooperative societies, agriculture and education. So district collector, children, he is the main representative. ये क्या होते हैं? एक मेन रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होते हैं ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट एट डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल, एंड ही यूज्ड टू कोऑर्डिनेट द एक्टिविटीज. जो एक्टिविटीज है सब वो कोऑर्डिनेट करते हैं, ओके, ऑफ ऑफिसर्स जितने भी अदर अदर डिपार्टमेंट के हैं. अंडरस्टूड? फॉर ऑफ अदर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ओके, क्लियर? सच एज एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट, एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट. अंडरस्टूड? Then some other important officials of the district are deputy collector, तहसीलदार, planning officers और कुछ important officer children, okay, जो होते हैं district में. वो कौन होता है? Deputy collector, then तहसीलदार, planning officer, superintendent of police, okay, SP, chief medical officer, district and session judge and additional judges. Okay children, so he is helped in the discharge of function by the superintendent of police also, who is an children officer of Indian Police Service also, that is IPS. Okay. So children, the district consists of several tehsil also, taluka, block also. Clear children? So here we have seen some important official also of the district. जो important officers होते हैं वो होते हैं deputy collector, तहसीलदार, planning officer, superintendent of police, etc. Right children? These are some important officials. Okay, you can say officials also, or these are some important officer of the district. Now next children, we will discuss the functions of district administration. Okay, so the now main, sorry children, just wait a minute children. Yes, just wait. Yeah, see, the main function includes, see children, can you see this police? Yes, he has scolded, right? Now the main role of police is to maintain law and order, right? For maintaining the law and order in the district is the most important responsibility of the children, of the police, as well as of the district collector also, right children? See, the maintenance of law, land record and collection of revenue also. No, what do you mean by land record? So children, जितनी भी जमीनें हैं, right? कितनी जमीन है, इस जमीन का ओनर कौन है, वो सारी चीजें हमें पता होनी चाहिए. Yes or no, right? So land records are important for determining the rightful owner of the land, right? So these records are also required to enable farmers to secure loans from bank also. Understood? And the collection of revenue is important children. Why? As the government need money to run its various bodies also, right? That is why this revenue, okay, this taxes is collected time to time, right? And all these taxes, this revenue, it is, this money is needed for the development of this district. Understood? Which consists of all rural areas as well as urban areas. Understood? The next is providing civic amenities also, right children? So the district administration children, it provides civic amenities such as healthcare, education, then maintenance of government building, then road also. Okay, so that means it overall reviews overall development of the district. Understood? Providing some facilities. Okay, clear? The next is supervising the activities of the panchayat. Okay, so it also supervises children. Whatever the activities is conducted in the panchayat, okay, that means in the rural areas, this district collector, okay, this district magistrate, it used to supervise. Understood? So children, this, the district collector is also responsible for supervising the functioning of the Panchayati Raj system and other local bodies. He or she make arrangement for election to this body and conducted by the State Election Commission. Understood? So even children, so this district collector, it plays a very important role in the district. Clear? So because it supervises the activity of panchayat also, and then it provide relief work also. So children, in emergency situation, if it comes such as famines, flood, or any epidemics or any earthquake sometime arises in district, so the district administration, it provide relief. Okay, so it gives some kind of relief to the affected citizen during such times. Clear? Now next, maintaining law and order. Okay, so this is the most important. So maintaining law and order in the district is the most important responsibility of the district collector. Understood? So whose responsibility is there of maintaining law and order? It is the responsibility of the district collector. Understood? He or she can pass order to check lawless and rioting. Understood? So even he can pass an order also, okay, to check wherever this law everyone is following or not, and there should not be any chaos. Okay, कोई दंगा फसाद, कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा कहीं पे होना नहीं चाहिए. Okay, and even he or she is assisted in this task. और इसमें उनकी मदद करने के लिए कौन होता है? That is superintendent of police. Okay, that picture children, it is given in your book, right? That is means SP also, right? For maintaining law and order, this district collector, okay, as well as even superintendent police, they both are responsible for maintaining this law and order in the entire for the whole district. Clear? Then children, see, can you see this flow chart? Okay, this is given in your book on page 221. That also we are going to discuss. Understood? So this will come under functions of district administration only. Okay, so this is some composition and function of district administration. Okay, now see children, these functions, what are the functions of district collector? That means of maintenance of law and order, then maintenance of land record and realization of land of revenue, then provide civics amenities and some development, right? So children, which are the officers for maintaining this law and order? Okay, so under maintenance of law and order, which are the officers are appointed children? Officer in charge, first one is superintendent of police. Okay, so he is the highest. Understood? The superintendent of police is the highest ranking officer, police officer in the district, children. Okay, who works under the supervision of the district collector. Clear? So किसके supervision, किसके अंडर में रहते हैं children? ये superintendent of police किसके अंडर में रहकर काम करते हैं? district collector के. Understood? His उनका मेन एम क्या होता है? टू इंश्योर पीस. ओके, जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट में क्या मेंटेन करके रखना है? पीस. क्लियर? देन ऑल अदर पुलिस ऑफिसर, और कौन कौन होते हैं चिल्ड्रन इनके नीचे? देन इट कम्स डेप्यूटी सुपरिटेंडेंट ऑफ पुलिस. देन आफ्टर दैट और उनके नीचे देन इंस्पेक्टर, देन सब इंस्पेक्टर, देन असिस्टेंट सब इंस्पेक्टर. Clear? Then head constable, then it comes constable, and then chowkidar. Clear? So children, this a district, children, it is all the police officers such as deputy superintendent of police, sub inspector work under him and maintain law and order. Okay, so children, the district is divided into 5 or 6 division, each under a charge of deputy superintendent of sub police. Understood? So subdivisions are further divided into circles. So clear, children? So see, deputy superintendent of police, he is the highest ranking police officer. Then after that, who is there? Inspector. Then sub inspector. Then this is senior inspector, inspector, sub inspector. Then assistant sub inspector will be there, who will assist. Then head constable will be there. Then constable. Then chowkidar. Clear? And children, here jailer, he will also be there. Clear? Okay, then who will there? Deputy jailer also. Clear, children? So this, then next, who are the officers which is there in maintenance of land and record and realization of land revenue? Officer in charge, his who is the head of this, which are the officer appointed for maintenance of land record. Okay, जो भी record maintain करके रखना है, and for the collection of land revenue. One is तहसीलदार, then नायब तहसीलदार, then कोनंगो, then पटवारी, or you can say लेखपाल also. Understood? You can say पटवारी or लेखपाल. Clear, children? Yes. Then after that, civic amenities and development, which are the officers appointed, institution and officer in charge. Who are the in charge here? One is district civil surgeon or chief medical officer. Then and this district surgeon or medical officer, children, he is in charge of health services in district. Understood? So he or she supervises the working of hospitals and dispensaries in the district. Clear? Then children, there is a district planning, that inspectors of school also. So the district inspector of school is responsible for education. Okay, district education officer is responsible for the proper functioning of schools. Okay, in the district, he or she inspects schools and supervises the work of the department of education. Then it comes district planning officer also is also appointed. Understood, children? So for all the plannings of the district, who is responsible? This district planning officer. Clear? Then so the public works department in charge of constructing and maintaining government buildings, that district planning officer is responsible. Then it comes executive engineer. Children, he is the head of this department. Understood? For the implementation of the plan, who is responsible? This executive engineer. He is the head of the department. Then urban local bodies. Okay, that means children, we have discussed about the urban local bodies, right, children? Okay, that when we have under that we have discussed about municipalities, municipal corporation, right, children? Municipal committee. Clear? And we have also discussed about the panchayati raj institutions also, right? So clear, children? Yes. Now see, children, I will show you the officers and their working also. So children, the superintendent of police, he is the highest ranking police officer in the districts. सो ये क्या होते हैं, सबसे हायर पोस्ट पे होते हैं. कौन हायर पोस्ट पे होता है चिल्ड्रेन? दिस सुपरिटेंडेंट ऑफ पुलिस. क्लियर चिल्ड्रेन? दिस एसपी. देन in the district works under the supervision of district collector. बट इनको किसके सुपरविजन, किसके अंडर में रहकर काम करना पड़ता है? डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर के. राइट. हिज और हर मेन एम इज टू इंश्योर पीस. इनका मेन एम क्या होना चाहिए कि जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट में क्या मेंटेन करके रखे, वो पीस मेंटेन करके रखे. राइट. एंड ऑल द पुलिस ऑफिसर जैसे डेप्यूटी सुपरिटेंडेंट जो होते हैं चिल्ड्रेन, ओके, पुलिस inspector, then sub inspector work under him and maintain law and order. Understood? Clear? So जितने भी डेप्यूटी सुपरिटेंडेंट ऑफ पुलिस होते हैं, इंस्पेक्टर्स होते हैं, सब इंस्पेक्टर होते हैं, राइट, ये सब उनके अंडर में ही काम करते हैं. और इनका मेन एम क्या होता है? टू मेंटेन पीस इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट. अंडरस्टूड? एंड टू मेंटेन लॉ एंड ऑर्डर इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट. राइट. एंड से चिल्ड्रन अ डिस्ट्रिक्ट इट इज डिवाइडेड. जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट होता है वो और बहुत से भागों में डिवाइड होता है. सो चिल्ड्रन, as I have told you, if we will take the examples of Uttar Pradesh, right? So it is divided into 75 districts, right? And because it has which have many populations, more than 10 lakhs. So for its efficient administration, for better administration, it is again divided into 18 divisions, okay, for administrative convenience, right? So a district it can be divided into 5 or 6 subdivisions. एंड और उनके हर एक के इंचार्ज कौन होते हैं? जो डिप्यूटी सुपरिटेंडेंट ऑफ पुलिस होते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? ही इज द हेड. ओके, जो ये 5 और 6 सब डिविजन्स के वो हेड होते हैं. क्लियर? नाउ सब डिविजन्स आर फर्दर. अब सब डिविजन्स को और भागों में डिवाइड कर दिया जाता है इनटू हर एक पुलिस सर्कल में. ओके, सब डिविजन्स आर फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू पुलिस सर्कल्स. सो there are about 10 police stations or thanas in each circle. Clear? So कितने पुलिस स्टेशन और थाना होंगे चिल्ड्रेन? There will be 10 police station और थाना in a circle. Clear? An inspector children is in charge of a circle. और इस सर्कल के जो हेड कौन होंगे? ओके, इंचार्ज कौन होंगे? जो इंस्पेक्टर होते हैं, जो सीनियर इंस्पेक्टर होते हैं, वो है इंचार्ज रहेंगे. अंडरस्टूड? ये सर्कल के. नाउ सब इंस्पेक्टर, असिस्टेंट सब इंस्पेक्टर, हेड ऑफ कांस्टेबल्स एंड कांस्टेबल वर्क इन ईच पुलिस स्टेशन. और अगर हम सब पुलिस स्टेशन की बात की जाए चिल्ड्रेन, तो हर एक पुलिस स्टेशन में कौन कौन से ऑफिसर हमें देखने के लिए मिलेंगे? कौन कौन होगा? एक सब इंस्पेक्टर होंगे, एक असिस्टेंट सब इंस्पेक्टर होंगे, देन हेड कांस्टेबल होंगे और चौकीदार होंगे. क्लियर चिल्ड्रेन? यस. Okay, so clear everyone. So who will be there again? Sub inspector, assistant sub inspector, head constable, constable in each police station. और विलेज लेवल की अगर हम बात करें तो वहां कौन होंगे? चौकीदार आर अपॉइंटेड, राइट, फॉर मेंटेनिंग लॉ एंड ऑर्डर एंड पीस इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट, राइट. सो देयर इज अ जेल इन ईच डिस्ट्रिक्ट. ओके, सो चिल्ड्रन क्या होता है? हर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जेल जो होता है वो होता ही है. ठीक है ना? क्योंकि अगर कोई भी क्राइम कर रहा है, ओके, तो उनको क्या है? पनिशमेंट मिलती है, राइट. तो उनको क्या होती है? सजा मिलती है, राइट. तो उनको जेल में डाल दिया जाता है कुछ सालों के लिए. जितना बड़ा वो क्राइम करेंगे, जैसा वो क्राइम करेंगे, उस हिसाब से उनको पनिशमेंट फिक्स होती है, राइट, विच इज वेरी क्लियरली रिटेन इन अवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, राइट. So there are many acts, okay, which has been made. Okay, now the jailer is the official in charge. अब इस जेल के इंचार्ज कौन होते हैं चिल्ड्रेन? कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अच्छी तरीके से निभाते हैं? ओके, दैट इज जेलर. अंडरस्टूड? सो ही हैज टू play a major role. Okay, so the jailer is the official in charge of this jail. Okay, now men and women are kept in separate prisons. Okay, अब अलग अलग चिल्ड्रन, जैसे हमने देखा है कि बहुत सारे एक ही जेल में ऐसे बहुत सारे अलग अलग जो होते हैं ना रूम जैसे जेल, ओके, तो मेन की को अलग जेल में रखा जाता है और वुमेन्स को अलग जेल में कैद करके रखा जाता है। क्लियर? नाउ प्रिजनर जो कैदी होते हैं आर थॉट स्किल्स। ओके, जो भी कैदी होते हैं उनको अलग अलग स्किल्स भी सिखाई जाती है, सच एज कारपेंट्री, कारपेट वेविंग। सो आफ्टर सर्विसिंग देयर सेंटेंस दे कैन यूज देयर स्किल्स टू अर्न एन हॉनेस्ट लिविंग। क्लियर? सो चिल्ड्रन, अब ये जो प्रिजनर जो कैदी होते हैं उनको ये सारी चीजें क्यों सिखाई जाती हैं? ओके, जैसे उनको कौन से काम सिखाए जाते हैं जेल में ही? कारपेंट्री का काम, कारपेंट जो हम बुनाई जो करते हैं उसका काम, ओके, जो सिलाई वो सब का काम। देन आउट सो दैट वो जो उनकी सजा खत्म हो जाएगी, ओके, तो उसके बाद वो जो अपनी जीवन है, उनकी जो लाइफ है, वो एक सिंपल तरीके से, एक हॉनेस्ट तरीके से कुछ अर्निंग कर सके। इसीलिए उनको ये सारी चीजें सिखाई जाती है कि वो फिर से बाहर जेल के बाहर निकल के कोई गलत काम ना करें, राइट? ओके, जिससे और वो खुद से कमाना सीखे और कुछ गलत काम में ना पड़े। ओके, ये सब गलत काम छोड़ दे, इसलिए उनको ये सारी ट्रेनिंग, ये सारे काम उनको जेल में सिखाए जाते हैं। ओके, जो कि वो अपना लाइफ एक हॉनेस्ट, एक सिंपल तरीके से आगे जी सकें। So the police is meant to protect us and secure our rights as citizens. Okay. So why is police, children? So the police he is meant to protect जो हमारी rights हैं, okay, जो हमारी fundamental rights है वो सबको protect करने के लिए, हमारी रक्षा के लिए कौन है हमेशा ready? कौन रहता है? पुलिस। ओके, एंड सिक्योर अवर राइट्स एज अ सिटीजन्स। ओके, और हमारी अगर राइट्स को कोई छीनने की कोशिश करता है, इफ एनीवन ट्राइज टू वायलेट अवर राइट्स, so we can complain against that person in police station, right children? And we must also help them in their work, और इवन हमें उनकी मदद भी करनी चाहिए। ओके, अगर हमने कुछ इंसिडेंट एक्सीडेंट कुछ देखा है, राइट, कुछ भी हो, ओके, तो हमें उनके साथ पूरी तरीके से कोऑपरेट करना चाहिए, राइट? वो जो पूछताछ करते हैं उनके साथ पूरी तरीके से कोऑपरेट करना चाहिए। वी कैन डू दिस बाय इन्फॉर्मिंग द पुलिस अबाउट द लॉ ब्रेकर्स। ओके, हम किस तरीके से मदद कर सकते हैं कि कौन कौन जो है लॉ ब्रेक कर रहा है, अंडरस्टूड? कौन जो है नियम जो भी बनाए गए हैं हमारे जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में उसको कौन तोड़ रहा है, कौन गलत काम कर रहा है, वो सारी चीजें अगर हमें कुछ पता है तो हम वो पुलिस की मदद कर सकते हैं, राइट? अगर हमारे सामने कुछ भी इंसिडेंट घट जाती हैं तो हमें वो चीजें सारी पुलिस को बता देनी चाहिए, हमें उनकी मदद करनी चाहिए, राइट? And not by assisting or encouraging illegal activities, right? और हमें ऐसा कोई भी इलीगल जो काम होते हैं ये सारे काम चिल्ड्रन हमें नहीं करना है, और ना ही किसी को भी ये सारी चीज़ें एनकरेज करनी है कि हमें इलीगल शॉर्टकट जो गलत रास्ता है हमें वो अपनाना है। हमें कभी भी इस तरीके की जो चीज़ें हैं वो हमें नहीं करनी है। ओके, वी शुड ऑलवेज फॉलो द राइट पाथ। क्लियर चिल्ड्रन? Yes, children, just so children, till here only today we are going to discuss. Okay, children, just wait. Yeah, so children, I hope whatever today we have discussed is clear to all of you. Yes, so children, today we have discussed the introduction part, then structure of district administration, functions of district administration, right? So in function, children, what we have discussed, the main important function of district collector is to maintain law and order, then maintenance of land record and collection of revenue, then civic amenity, right? Then supervising the activities of panchayat, then providing the relief work, right? And we have discussed the flow chart that which is given in your book also, that also we have discussed. Then maintaining the law and order, that point which is given in your book, that also we have covered. Then officer, which are the officers are appointed, okay, which are the officers are responsible for maintaining this, okay, for maintaining peace in the district, for maintaining law and order, and for maintaining land record and collection of revenue, then providing civic amenities and development, which are the officers are appointed, that also we have discussed, right children? So till here we have discussed today. So children, please, for your better understanding, go through it, whatever we have discussed, read the topic, the content which we have studied. Clear? Goodbye children. Take care. Stay home and stay safe.